Hey guys, I don't know what's going on with my hair. Either it looks like that or it looks like this. I don't even know. This is better. It's not in my face. So, I'm disappointed today. First of all, it's cold and it's gray and it's been freezing rain all day, which sucks. But I bought some salsa. If you watched my video yesterday, my shrimp video, my cooking video, you saw the ghost pepper salsa that I bought. I was so excited about this. I mentioned in the video that I had the ghost pepper nacho cheese from her before, from that brand, and that it was spicy and good. I put the cheese on top of like hot dogs, and that was good stuff. But I got this ghost pepper salsa, and I'm like, all right. And I wanted to show off because I like to show off my ability to eat spicy food. I don't know why. Why is that a thing? I wanted to show off my ability to eat spicy food, and so I ate a spoonful. I sent a friend of mine a video of me just putting a spoonful out of my mouth, eating it like it was no big deal. And I definitely felt it, like, in my mouth, the burning sensation. But it wasn't that bad. If I'm being entirely honest, it was not that bad. You guys, the Diablo sauce from Taco Bell was spicier. I was like, all right, well, that's no big deal. And I made some eggs for lunch, some cheddar eggs, and are we recording? I just got a phone call and it interrupted that. I hope it didn't interrupt everything. That would suck. Who calls me? Scams call me. So anyways, I made some cheddar cheesy eggs, scrambled eggs. I'm like, let me just put 2 more spoonfuls of this ghost pepper salsa in my eggs. Mixed it all up and ate it. It didn't even make my nose run. What is that? That is not ghost pepper salsa. I am seriously disappointed. Either my tolerance for spicy has gone up in the few years since I've had the cheese, or their ghost pepper has gone down. I know I said it didn't make me sniffly. I'm just sniffly because this is how I live. I live with the sniffles. So I'm really bummed about that. I feel disappointed. I know that my ability to tolerate spicy foods has not gone up that high. Or has it? Do I need to start just like eating raw peppers? Maybe. Anyways, so I'm disappointed about that. It's a cold, gross day. I have zero motivation to exist. But I have things to do. I have a fellowship application to apply for, to complete the application. So the Ernest Hemingway Society has a $1,000 fellowship, and I was encouraged to apply for it by a friend, and I had forgotten entirely about it. I planned on applying for it, but I forgot, okay? I have a lot going on in my life. It is really easy to forget something. I even have the email about it saved in my emails from months ago, whenever they sent it out. And I forgot. So, when I'm done recording, I'm going to go and finish this application. The application asks, like, for this project statement. That's a very weird statement. It's like, give us a detailed description of the project, and then give us another detailed description of the project, and then write us an abstract. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of at a loss for that. They also want like a 1-page selected bibliography, which means doing a little bit of research. Not that that's that big of a deal. It's just that's not how I wanted to spend my day today, doing research. I don't know how I wanted to spend my day today, but I can tell you research was not it, okay? That was not on my list of things to do. And the worst part of it is they ask for an itemized budget and a plan for how I would spend this money. Okay, so it's $1,000 fellowship, which is a lot of money, but also not a lot of money. Okay, it's $1,000. But in terms of like my project, what am I going to do with that? Like, what money do I need for my dissertation? I would appreciate gas and parking money to get to and from Wayne State so I can do work in the office there, because that's the only place I'm able to get anything done. Maybe like I will use the money to buy me coffee to keep me awake, but I can't put that on there. I can't say I'm going to use your fellowship money to buy coffee. Books, I don't know how much the books cost. I don't know what books I'm going to necessarily buy. So question mark amount of money there. And the only like legitimate 2 things that I can think of that would cost me money are the 1-year subscription to National Geographic so that I can access the archives. That's like $12, okay? That's $12 a year. And the sad thing is, you guys, my subscription went up months ago, and I have been putting off because I don't have that $12. I do not have $12 for the National Geographic subscription. So I haven't been able to start that research because I can't afford the subscription. So that's legitimate. And also for one of my chapters, my next chapter, chapter 3, I'm going to need to request some materials from an archive in Boston. Boston University has an archive for one of the authors who I am using, and her work is a little bit harder to come by. There's not the same kind of critical attention to it. So in order to really get this material, I have to get copies from the archive, and that costs money. They charge you for the photocopies, and sometimes, depending on what it is, they charge you like an additional fee because it's archive material. So I don't know how much that would cost. I think the last time I requested materials from an archive, it cost me like $50 max. Probably less. I'm probably exaggerating on that. I don't need to go and do any like serious travel for my research. And everything else that I would need is free. Maybe I could use the money to pay my internet bill. Like, I will use the money to pay the internet that I use to do research, which is free. I will use the money to eat food to nourish my body to keep me awake. I don't know. Like, trying to itemize what I'm going to do with $1,000 to make it so that they're like, oh, okay, she's going to use this money responsibly. Let's give it to her. I'm like, I don't know. I just know that I would really like to win this fellowship. Fellowships are great because they are chunks of money given to you for free. Okay, like a lot of funding attached to graduate studies involves some sort of assistantship. Whether you are teaching, whether you are a research assistant, whether you are any other kind of assistant, whether you're working in like the library or the student center, the work kind of things. But typically money has strings attached to it. This money, fellowship money, is just, here's some money. You don't have to pay it back. It's not a loan. You don't have to work for it. Just here's some money. I would love a fellowship. Not only is it free money, but that's a really awesome line on your resume. So my resume, my CV, I have my assistantships as awards that I've won. I have the travel award that I won back in October to attend the Michigan Hemingway conference. But that's really it. I haven't won awards. My publications, I have many publications, they're all book reviews. And those of you not in academia don't understand this, but publishing a book review is not a huge deal, okay? They're not. They don't really add anything to your credentials. So I only have one non-book review thing published. And it's on a website, so it's not even like super fancy. And I don't have any awards. I have salsa in my teeth. I think it's gone now. I want to get a full-time job. I know for a fact there are people applying for these full-time positions that are going to open up at the one place that I teach. Ooh, I almost said it. I know for a fact that at least one of the other people who are going to be applying for these full-time positions, she already has her PhD. She's been teaching there longer than I have. She has a better relationship with more of the full-time faculty, and she has better credentials than I do. So on paper, she looks like a much more ideal candidate. And I know she's not the only one who's going to apply for the job who looks better on paper than I do. So if I can quickly add another line to my resume saying I won this fellowship, that would be fabulous, okay? We want that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything particularly meaningful to talk about today. Just making this kind of a video about what I have going on, what my steps are for today. So when I'm done recording this, I'm going to finish up that application. I'm going to finish that. That means doing some research. So I'm going to snuggle up in the bed where I am already, but I'm going to turn the heating blanket on. I'm going to probably make some tea. I've already had 3 coffees today. No wonder I feel so weird. I'll probably make some tea and just kind of sit here in bed and do a little bit of work, be responsible. I have about maybe an hour and a half-ish until the hubby and the kiddo arrive home. So I do want to accomplish something. I do want to get some work done today. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys are doing awesome stuff today. You guys got to see my insane hair. Yesterday you saw in my video, I had my hair up on the top of my head. This is what happens when I take it down. This is just my hair. For a really long time, I was embarrassed by this and wore it only up, and I brushed the hell out of it. But now I'm like, let's just rock and roll this, Why not? Go with it. It is what it is. This is my hair. It's crazy. I just don't like how it gets weird and flat here on top. Because then I look like this. Why am I square here? Alright, anyways, guys, thanks for being around today. I will see you guys tomorrow. I teach in the morning, and I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know. Something nice, I hope. So hopefully tomorrow I have something a little inspired to talk with you guys about. Otherwise, it'll just be me rambling again. So, mwah, and I will catch you later.